Right. Hello. So we're here. Have I made sure? Aye, everything's turned on. Making sure. Hello, welcome. We're at Liquid Gold. We're at the Liqs Club, first private members whiskey club in Surrey. We've got a Tamdhu tasting tonight, so there should be some nice shots of that. Really excited to see how it goes down. We'll get in. We'll have a wander about. We'll see how it goes. Again, I was recording. I did it in slow motion because I've been doing slow motion shots. I'm at Liquid Gold. Great shop in Ashtead. If you're out this way, definitely come in, see it. You've got the Liqs Club next door. Like some of the bottles we've got in here, you're not seen for love nor money places. There's the Lakes, like the Hope and the Faith. Peter Blake's up there. Got your Tamdhus, which we'll be doing tonight. Cask Strengths. The infamous Game of Thrones. Awesome. Everybody just getting set up. The tasting. Oh, what's that behind that? Oh, Razor Ruddock. For anyone that doesn't know from America, that was a famous football player, soccer player, English. Played for West Ham and Liverpool, I think. Top of my head. But aye, really excited. I'm going to get a dram. I've not had a dram yet. Then we're going to get chatting to everybody and we'll see how the night goes. Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Very well, very well.
Do you want to tell, I won't spoil it, do you want to tell the lovely viewers who you are,
yes,
what you do?
I'm Gordon Dallas. I'm Ian Macleods, Whisky Experiential Ambassador. It's quite a mouthful, but yeah, it's a bit of stories, a bit of whisky, and hopefully a lot of fun. That's what we're trying to do.
And is that where the experiential comes in? Because you get whisky ambassadors, but I think you're the first I've met. It's an experience to meet.
Yep. Sort of the remit is to try and obviously do the tastings, because it actually starts and finishes with great quality whisky, but it's just getting some of the stories behind the whisky that I'm trying to flesh out and really sort of focus on and give people a, oh, I didn't know that, and maybe inhabit the body or the attitude of one of the managers or something like that. That's just giving the stories behind it.
So, stories behind it, but is it going to be the stories to take you on a brand journey of what Tamdhu is?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people watching, I think some of the whisky lot will watch it, but quite a few of them are in America. I don't know how big Tamdhu is in the States, because at the moment it's a bit,
yes.
Is it not too bad? Good following?
Tamdhu is, it's almost, it's been called, not by me, but it's been called a hidden gem. And it's certainly not as big as the big guys. It's really, it was mothballed. It was closed down from 2009, 2010, and Ian Macleod brought it back to life in 2011.
Right.
Before that, it really was used as a blending whisky. You know, the previous company were blending it away with other whisky. Some single malt, but mostly out the blends.
You could get some, but it wasn't pushed.
No, it wasn't.
I remember we had it in a pub. I used to work in a pub in Glasgow, the State Bar.
Oh, yes.
And in the State Bar we had it, because I remember it used to be a running joke. We go Tamdhu, and you go Tamdhu.
Aye. And sometimes after 5 or 6 it might be Tamdhu. Yeah. But that's exactly it. It was a blended whisky, you know, or blended whisky. So if you know your famous grouse, for a while Tamdhu was the major malt grouse.
Right.
Almost about 60%.
Was it Edrington before then?
Yes,
right.
It was Edrington. So they had the big guns of Macallan, Highland Park, Cutty Sark, famous grouse. Tamdhu was a workhorse for them.
Right, well that gives me affinity. I got a uni scholarship off the Robertson's Trust, which is the Edrington group.
That's right.
So that's my excuse for drinking whiskey.
And
so I'll need to buy a bottle now.
I did not. You must. It's a great charitable trust that.
Yeah.
Set up by I think it's the 3 Robertson sisters.
The sisters, yeah.
Really good. So, no, we're very proud of the heritage and all the wonderful sherry matured Tamdhu.
Yeah.
All that wood and all that sort of Spanish casks and coopering and all that was inherited from Edrington as well. So they were making great whiskies, but just not putting the spotlight on it and showing it love.
And then now you're just continuing that tradition.
And the spotlight's on it.
Going, and people are knowing it, and it is getting bigger. Yeah. I've noticed there was a release the other day online and it was boom.
Oh yeah.
Like it was gone.
I'm just back from the Speyside Festival, and our festival bottling 1,000 bottles. I think the first time we did it 6 years ago, it took about 3 months for the festival bottles to be sold. Last week it was a morning. There was a lady queuing up from 7 o'clock in the morning. It was gone by like 12
Was that for
o'clock.
her, or do you think she was sent out?
It was only 2 bottles. I know. Get out.
Go and get it.
So it really is, but we're not pushing it. We're coming down to events like this. We want to give people a try, then they'll tell someone, and it just spreads. And that's, I think, how we want to do it. Sort of word of mouth, and just
it's
get
the
it
best
out there.
way.
That is the best way.
And I think amongst a good whisky community, that's where it's strong word of mouth. You're seeing it yourselves. Ben Romack's getting the credit it deserves now, and you're starting to see, because you can only change certain ones so much. You can't get the Springbanks on the shelf anymore, so it's like, well, what next?
And what Tamdhu is doing so well, it's just one style of maturation.
Yep.
They're just doing it one
This is
style.
what we are.
Oloroso, sherry casks.
Yep.
Not Fino, Amontillado, no bourbon barrels. It's just one style of maturation and doing it the best you possibly can.
I'm
dedicated
really
to one style.
I'm drinking at the moment. I've got an aroudn in my glass because I just wanted something to wet the whistle, and I'm really looking forward to the experience you're going to take us through on this.
Yeah, it's a lovely whiskey as well. But Tamdhu,
fantastic. I can't
Speyside,
wait.
it's really just a wonderful examination tonight of what sherry casks can bring to the whiskey.
Right, well, we're going to call it here. The people are coming in. You can hear the bell ringing constantly. We'll come back afterwards and we'll see the difference in the eyes. This is the first time I've managed to actually interview before.
Okay.
I normally go to whiskey shows and that, and it's the end, and I'm like, hey! Everybody's my best pal, and they're like, who's this guy with a camera?
No, it's always great. It's always
That was
great.
great, mate. Thank you.
Thank you much.
Put some whiskey into my whiskey. I put some heartbreak into my heart. I put my boots on that old dance floor. I put 3 rounds on my foot.
Good evening. Hello there. I'm Gordon. Pleased to meet you. Oh, well, if you like a bit. Kyle's in all over, but. What's that? How you doing? Hello! Distilleries in Speyside. 27 opened their doors, driven 3 hours north of Stockholm. I don't know exactly what the job entails yet, but the organisation is Ian Macleods Distillers.
Put some whiskey into my whiskey. I put some heartbreak into my heart. I made my way across that old dance floor. I put 3 rounds of my Eleanor.
Health and happiness. Slangivar! A strawberry. I'm not too sure what fruit, but let's call it a strawberry, in that newly distilled liquid, and puts a strawberry outside the distilled liquid and watches it in his laboratory. After a week, the strawberry in the liquid is still a strawberry. The strawberry outside the liquid is decaying, it's got fungus on it. So, you would naturally think this liquid has preserved the strawberry. If I drink it, it will preserve my liver and my internal organs. This surely is the water of life, the first written reference to aqua vitae. Get on the horse and invade England! And you're running like that. Mel Gibson, where are you, Mel? And you're heading to Scotland, and that really is how Scotland and England used to get on with each other. After 6 whiskies, Carlisle is ours, you bastard. So that's roughly how history works in Scotland. And Berwick as well, that was ours for a while. So But at the moment it starts off very lyrical, but so we're heading towards that slange, you bloody man.
I fill my glass with Uncle Jack. I lay my skin, my Sunday black. I'll make my bed on them railroad tracks. I'll leave this world alone and I won't look back. And I put some whiskey into my whiskey. I put some heartbreak into my heart. And I put my boots on that old